Well, welcome back, Jack. I've been away for 2 weeks, rather disgusted with the whole IDAHO4, but really, I've been going through my video archives. You know, as I said, I've started this since December 2022, and there are so many videos I never posted, and there's so much relevancy that was not apparent to me when I first recorded these 3 years ago. That's definitely coming out. In the meantime, do you like my woodsy area of Los Angeles? Do you like this? That's a facade, because everything in Los Angeles is a lie. Yeah, the woods lead into buildings and traffic, and just like Moscow, Idaho, with its volumes of trees, Moscow, Idaho, it's also a lie. IDAHO4, the narrative, it's just a big facade. The last document, and tell me if you're like me in that, for some reason, Ethan being awake, fighting off these people, it breaks my heart. That kid was a hero. I never thought he was asleep. Just something always told me Ethan was awake. And something also tells all of us, I'm the very last of any of the IDAHO4 TikTok, YouTube detective agents, as I call them. I know I'm the last one saying it's obvious there were more than two or one assailants. I say two because I think Xana was a brawler. Xana probably jumped on someone's back. You know, maybe Maddie and Kaylee came down. You know, maybe all these people were just beating the shit out of probably 4 assailants. But I do think Ethan was the hero, and again, you know, it just breaks my heart. Now, the question I always ask, why is Idaho PD giving us all this info? Because I've been saying the only thing coming of all the body cam and all the doc drops is it seems Idaho PD is simply incriminating itself. That's the only thing we're seeing. It's self-incrimination. And they're not stupid. There's a reason for this. I mean, name me one organization that's going to put out video and body cam that is just, you know, it's like, okay, you guys are obviously confessing to something, even though we don't know exactly what. And of course, a police organization, it's because they're telling us, yeah, you guys, you crazies, you were right. You're right. You got us. There was more than one person. That's what it is. You're right, now F off because there's nothing you can do about it. That's what they're telling us. That's what it is. Yeah, we're gonna put out all the body cam and all the documents so you guys can't say that we're holding back evidence. And they know there's not a damn thing we can do about it because it's over. And I also think, as I said in my previous video, obviously now Ann Taylor, who hasn't made a peep since Bryan Kohberger confessed, I think Ann Taylor was at the bottom of the manipulation of Bryan Kohberger saying, Bryan, you're going to face a firing squad or you're going to take the plea deal. That's it. I think Ann's behind it. Because think about everything. If Bryan Kohberger would have walked, this all would have fallen on Ann Taylor, just like the King Road house falling. But I'll tell you something that wasn't going to fall, Idaho State University. So you have to imagine Ann Taylor, you know, these are her colleagues. I mean, Judge Hippler, Thompson, she worked with these people for years. And you think that she's going to put it all on the line? Of course not. So I think it did come down to Ann Taylor manipulating Bryan Kohberger. But the body cam documents, that's just to get us off their backs. I'll be coming out with my old new video. Until then, bless those kids, whatever is up there in the woods or in the trees. They may be still in the trees. And maybe they're wondering what the hell we're doing with this.